Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On first and 10, Watson trying to lay one up deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again on second and 10. Watson going underneath. It's Coleman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman, trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They will run again with Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Defense showing blitz. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Third and long here for Mariota. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'd say that qualifies as a pretty darn good opening series. Get them into 3rd and long, get them out of their comfort zone, and guess what? Get your crowd into it early, too.
So on 4th down, the call's out for Tim Mastay to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Finds, and Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Pulled in at the 24. And now out comes Houston. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back near the 48-yard line. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Houston. Jerick McKinnon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
His throw incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's second down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Gun, Watson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And now out comes Houston. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now McKinnon. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Now he's flushed out left. He can run for it, and he will. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
First and goal from the 8. McKinnon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jonathan Hankins in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. To throw Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That pass play good for 7. But it still brings up a 4th and goal.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And this is off the left upright, and it caroms in. Not the most convincing kick you'll see, but he got it to go. And that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner, except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now it's Watson. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Bud Dupree from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. Jerick McKinnon, an 80-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Here we go.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
To throw on second is Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They run it with McKinnon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second down, Mariota. And his throw here's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Cordero Patterson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Well, the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to go for a big play down. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. A big play there for New England. 66 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
I got you. Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Here we go. Ohio.
Here's Watson now on second down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Colby Listenby, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Second quarter in Cleveland. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Mariota now on second down. Airing one out for Crowder. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Responsibility to always tell the truth. You just can't make up a convenient answer just so the child will stop asking questions.
So how does the microwave work over there?
You ready?
I don't know. But that's the truth.
You ready? Yo, Bo.
Favorite magazine? Just a moment, I'll connect you with the subscription.
Yo, Bo.
Subscriptions? How may I
Bo.
assist you?
Yo, Bo.
Oh, I didn't know they made bougie in such small sizes.
Elsewhere, second quarter in D.C. You
Yeah.
saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago.
Bo.
We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here's Bryant for the extra point.
Yo, you quit?
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
All right.
Hello?
Yo.
What happened?
Nah, I thought you quit.
No.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take
Ooh.
it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Come on,
And now
man.
this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while.
Boy,
since
any
I've
point
seen
you feel like
teams
you're about to
struggle
quit,
this
just let me
badly in
know.
the
I'll start
first
chewing
half.
I
clock.
think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup,
Gotcha.
and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And he's able to put it through.
Yeah, I'm down to play a quick game after if you
Another
want. I mean, a
shot
regular
offense
game
following that
with
pick
fair
six.
teams.
And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 8.
I ain't gonna lie, I know my team's good. You know what I'm
And a
saying?
good return as he'll be stopped just
Like
shy
both my
of the
defense ends, then they had
30-yard
99
line.
defensive
Now
block
the
set.
Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
So all that
And
running
what do you
shit
think
don't
goes
work.
on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
My offense is
You're
just a little
thinking about
suspect.
jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They go play action here on first down. And pops
Oh, my
free. The
goodness.
collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Coleman. And he'll take this
Yeah, I
up
didn't even
near
touch
the
that one. That's the
35, maybe the
crazy part.
34. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the 50, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Now Watson operating from the gun.
Oh, I should have picked that.
And that's
Oh, I went for
pretty
that hit. I
indicative
should have
of the way
easily
this
just
one's
caught that and
gone.
pick six.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen
Oh,
in
that'd
this
have been
first
easy.
half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Watson from the gun, he'll throw.
Oh,
The
my
third time here in
goodness.
this half, it's intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And it's a touchdown. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick six there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams.
Yo,
because,
Bo.
look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right?
Yeah, after this,
But
let me send you a player of your
on the other
choice.
side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget
If
adjustments.
I cared about
What kind of
Madden,
pride do they have to start the
no,
second half?
pick.
Let me send you like a 6th round or
From
something.
down in Miami, and we're seeing an
fuck I
extension
keep
of the
missing these
lead
extra
by the
points,
Jags. They're
man.
up pretty big. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Yo, if you ain't score that deep-ass touchdown over the middle, I would have probably schooled you.
What?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it.
If you ain't score that lucky-ass pass
for
over the middle of that, you didn't even score off that, but you scored like 2 plays after that.
This will be fielded at the 8.
What I'm saying, I would have schooled you.
And he'll take it up past the 25
Never?
to the 26-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So then maybe the three of us can continue to suit you.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Let's go. Prime 38.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And now running right through it. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And now out comes Houston. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see
You ready for this comeback
in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go here on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Mariota. Flush to his right. And he fires one incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mariota. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God. Where are you going with that?
Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the postmortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now he's forced out right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there.
Yo,
Heck,
nigga
his
was not
second
letting
read
him
wasn't
dip. They
there.
was both
But he
holding.
bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Yeah.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And this one
You hear
goes
me?
nowhere.
Coleman?
Losing yardage back at the 22.
Alright,
So
get
he
it.
loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what
Nah,
the difference
so
a
do
week
you hear?
was. Last week, he ran pretty much wild.
Oh, yeah, I
He
said-
did pretty much what he
I
wanted
said,
to
are
do.
you here?
But this one, they stopped him cold. That
Can
to
you
me,
hear
that's
me?
good scouting and even better
Yeah, go
execution.
to
Yeah,
go to the
stopped
back.
behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Coleman has it here right side.
I'm gonna come down there.
And he'll get it down
I'm
this
gonna
time to the
Yeah,
17.
just
6
go
yards
to
on the
the.
pickup, and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
going to
on it.
bring up
I'm
the
on-
4th
huh?
down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a
I'm
4th down
about to come out.
situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rashard Robinson with a
Yeah,
catch.
I wish.
And not much on
Alright,
the
that's
return
cool.
there. He'll take it only
Oh,
up
listen,
to the
wait.
9-yard line.
He bit me, so I had to put him on a popsicle wrapper and send him up the river. Today's 8 trips. They would fit to the time capsule.
Well, don't tell me y'all giving this away.
Please, it's a pizza jump.
I get $1 for it.
5.
You just said it was junk.
It's brand name jump.
Got a hard part. We'll give you 5. You ain't on the street, son. Uh-oh. A playgirl from 1987?
Page 54.
You check out.
All right, Max, what you do, page 54? Reggie, like I need it. So page 54. So shady. Well, maybe you can answer a question. When you're debiting a revenue account, do you have to add in assets and liabilities? If I tell you the answer, you'll never learn.
Guess who?
Denzel, I told you to stop bothering me.
Wait. Chill with the scooter. My name is Terrence.
Oh, you a big shot record producer now. That's right.
But I'm still a homie. I've got 2 secretaries who tell me so.
Well, as long as I'm around, your name is Scooter.
So how you doing, girl? As fine as you look.
Well, no one can do that. What you doing in town?
Just flew from Cali, check out some new groups. So clear your calendar.
Oh, come on now. We getting a little too old to be running like we used to. Dancing all night, partying till dawn, throwing snowballs at the girls.
Yeah, last Christmas was fun. Hey, how was you?
Still regime, looking for love in all the wrong wallets.
And the family?
They good. Everything's cool.
Hey, whatever happened to that bugged out cousin of yours from Minneapolis? The one who used to write those crazy letters all the time?
It is so nice to be able to take a relaxing bath and just wash away all of the anxieties of the day.
Regine, you've been home all day.
And it was nice. Don't ruin it. So, which one of y'all's making dinner?
Y'all on your own. I'm going out with Scooter.
You two are having a great time, aren't you?
Always do. Just chilling with my buddy. No mind games, no manners, and no makeup. Oh, hell, you can be ugly with us. It's different, though. It's like going out with a guy, but not going out with a guy. You know? Are you saying he's got a little sugar in his tank? No. I'm saying he's just a friend. Oh, why go out with a guy that's not a date? That's like taking a horse for a walk.
Counting is easy. I am open and receptive to it. Accounting is easy. I am open and receptive to it. Accounting is easy. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just opening my mind to the accounting fundamentals.
They'll have plenty of room to play in there.
How's the class going, sweetie? Well, I've been having some problems, but not to worry. I've got someone to help me. There's my tutor now.
Evening, ladies.
What do you know about accounting?
Well, I run my own business, plus once I installed an air conditioner in the CPA's office. Bet you get a little foolish now. Sinclair?
Yo.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
They don't even know.
I'm back.
For another pick.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Following the interception here, Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
What do I gotta
The
do?
effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. And the wideout in motion. A second down throw here for Mariota. Flushed out right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Come on, Bo.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him
I
backwards.
thought I trusted.
Not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. On the catch, it's Crowder. And
That
now
ACL.
the ball's out.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Yo.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Mariota on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, it's all right.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, they hyped it up a little bit.
They've been running it real
Yeah,
well.
they definitely hyped it up a
It was
little bit.
3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football.
No, they did that. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did
they
an
might have thought
update.
just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Oh, yeah, they did a little update for it. Now I'm playing Bo and Madden right
And how
now.
about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
I mean, I don't need to concentrate or nothing. It's just Bo. You know what I'm saying? I'm already up like almost 40, you know what I'm saying?
They're indeed going for it as they
Bo
look
easy to
to
play.
open man there is
Oh, hold on. Let me
Patterson
mute this nigga.
complete.
He's listening to me right
That
now.
one good for 7 that time. And that'll be good for a Houston first.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays and
Nah.
big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Yo, do the Facebook chat. We can all hop in that junk.
That's Buddha.
Yeah.
Oh, just calling it. I did do a Facebook chat, Stu. We can all hop in that junk.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I fucked up on that. Nigga got lucky as fuck.
Instead, 2nd down.
Yeah, it's been like that all
They got the
game.
win
Nah,
last
stop,
week
stop.
despite not having any interceptions.
It
Trying
really
to come up
has,
with one there.
bro.
Could not
Every
find.
game.
Nah, I mean, you could have had probably 2 picks by now. I'll give you. You dropped 2. You should have had.
And they got
But
one.
that's fucking weird, my nigga. Like, other than that, I've been like waxing your ass.
You're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. That's the number
that
2
crossbody
receiver
vision.
in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to
Well, y'all moving
yardage, totals, numbers, the whole
Look
deal.
over there,
And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Oh, with that nigga? I mean, not with him, obviously, I'm saying, but like the same crib.
And he
Yeah,
motions
He
the
moved
wide
out?
receiver.
yeah.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. And no escaping
Better.
this time as he'll go down. They got him
Let's
for
go,
a
Spo.
sack. Matt Ioannidis.
Michael
He's the
Porter
one to
Jr.
get,
back.
And that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Yo.
Oh, yeah,
I already know what he looked like. He looked just like your ass.
And the D looking like they may blitz. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's
And one.
Why they do me like that?
They call that and one, bro. When you score and the foul.
Yo, Screw.
So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the
You think Screw can't hear me? Yo, Screw, you can't hear me?
You don't think they
P.I., you know, do a little bomb on him. You can't hear him? You can hear Bo, Kendall?
Not at all. When you put
Why the fuck you ignore me? I said the name like 10 times.
Take the points and keep moving.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far.
Yo,
He's missed 2,
nigga.
but this one
You see
is
Michael
good.
Porter Jr. back? You see Michael Porter Jr. back?
to
I
kick
told
it
you
away.
that was my #1 pick always. Yeah. Hell
Fielded about a
yeah.
yard deep. Gets around him. And
Nigga,
he'll get it
Michael
up
Porter
past the
Jr. is
20 to
about
the
to be the
22-yard
GOAT.
line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they
And
had a
nigga,
nice
you
little
see him
drive
on his
going
way to
last
winning
time.
Rookie of the
Through
Year.
the
What more you want?
interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches
I'm not even
insane when
watching.
they're thinking about
Against the John
hey,
Wall
we've got a shot at
Wizards, who
points
are better
already.
without
We're already
John Wall.
in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, they are. You see those tweets they are sending out about John Wall?
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because
how you think that nigga failed, my nigga? His teammates don't want him on the squad.
That's exactly what he tried to do.
You're supposed to be the franchise player, and they don't want you on the squad.
Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the second half at FedEx Field now. You saw the scores on your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
You didn't see Bill with the everybody eats comment?
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
All I'm saying, all I'm saying is superstars are starting to lose their luster.
New England on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6
John
thus
Wall ain't
far.
old, though.
This time it's 3rd and 3.
The nigga, he ain't even kill like he didn't do what he was supposed to do when he was young. John Wall.
He may try and run for this.
What'd he do?
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
We talking about the NBA, family.
Do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
I'm talking about young in the league. Every NBA nigga killed in high school. John Wall especially. What is the name? Name one NBA nigga that didn't kill in high school.
Ball stupid.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability?
Nigga, I'm not saying everyone. That's why I said especially John Wall, because he took that shit to the next level. But John Wall probably the second best high school player ever after this nigga LeBron.
Turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down.
Yeah, but
faking the give. Now Watson going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Brandon Jennings is nasty, but he wasn't better than Freaky Weeky. Hell no, Tyreek was something different out of Philly.
52 yards.
Who the shit? Brandon Jennings wasn't better than Eric Gordon, and I said it. What up? Eric Gordon was different in high school, dog. Ask Michael Jordan's kids.
Watson down to throw.
I remember Brandon Jennings over at Oak Hill, right? No. He went to Dominguez, then Oak Hill.
Good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Yeah, he went over like Italy or somewhere, but he didn't get a bag over there like Emmanuel Moutier got.
But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland.
Yeah, you see, I was looking, you know who popped in my head yesterday while I was looking up, my nigga? I was looking up OJ Mayo, my nigga. That nigga was a god in high school.
On second down, here's Watson.
That nigga was the #1 player from like 6th grade to like senior year, my nigga. I remember that nigga being a god in high school. Like everybody talks about OJ Mayo. Too young school.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
You didn't like basketball like that. Yeah, I don't know about who.
Complete that time. Now Watson.
Every playing school, you can't talk about school uncle.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the
talk about Uncle Marvin.
22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be
Facts.
4th down.
You know more than me?
Looks like the defense in
I don't
press
know.
coverage here. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down.
But Marvin took a hook. I threw one at him.
Picked picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
You said Boa chopped him down to his kneecap?
Another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't
you still be hooping?
Checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
Oh, that's why you look. Oh, now nigga, that makes sense.
Sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked
No, I didn't know that you were sick. Well, obviously you know what I mean? You a killer too. Ty was telling me that they played against some niggas 2-on-2. And he, little guy and somebody else, and he went and got Drew. And I'm thinking, why would you go get schooled? That nigga's a killer. But I figured you were sick or something.
Oh, shut your stupid ass up,
Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down.
I guess he's asking why I didn't get you when me and Drew played against little guy and Keandre. Nah, like last week. Maybe.
Oh wow, Ty be telling a whole different.
Yeah, I ain't tell, bro. I ain't tell you. I wasn't bragging. Me and Drew played Keandre and Lil Guy. We beat them 2-on-2. And then
Ty talk about
they came back and beat the shit out of us.
Ty talk about something. Davis, go. Is that kid Keandre? Is Keandre any good? Oh wait, Ty. He's
not organized, but he's good in Bill Cochran's gym. Yeah.
What's that kid that was on your team in the Martin Luther King? You said you put his offense with anybody.
Probably Tyron.
Spool, who that?
He said I put Tyron's offense is up there with anybody. Tyron's scoring ability.
This one taken just inside the 10.
He's small. He got a burner and he got a hell of a layup package.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
He nicer than you, Spool? When you at 100%?
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception.
Oh, for real? Even when you in shape?
To get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
yeah, he like top in the city type shit.
Once they threw the interception,
Ty, he nicer than you?
I mean, theoretically, yeah. I'm not gonna admit it, but yeah.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play.
How tall is
it's nice
he?
to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
My nigga French will kill you.
Targets aren't open.
Nah, I think French will beat him in the matchup just because French is gonna play defense better. But you put this nigga on a team where he's literally just designed to score and he's like coming off screens and like nigga will kill anybody. Like he can go at it with the best of them.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Dre too strong for you, man.
But this nigga's so shifty and he got a layup package out this world, bro.
Out of the gun, Watson.
His layup's better than French's?
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over.
Yeah, I'm getting my ass to go here, Spool. I wish you had PlayStation still so I could beat up on you.
So to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football.
I'll whoop on you because I'm so mad.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
Trust me, Spool, he's mad.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
Yo, I wish you could see Circle right now, Ty. He's literally out of the, yo, he's out of play.
And seeing nowhere to throw.
Ty, did you see that?
Nah, I see it. I seen everybody like had a nigga next to him.
Yo, hold on, Spool. Ty, please look at your cast and look at that play again.
I don't got time for that.
I'm just saying, 3:55 left in the 4th. My Circle receiver did a comeback route and literally went into the crowd. I never seen that before. He went into the crowd.
He was shook.
Like, my nigga, that was crazy. He did a comeback and literally went into the bleachers. That shit was weird.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side.
Oh my God! Hell no!
A big gain of 38 there on third down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
Can't believe this nigga got the luckiest pass in the world. I don't hear shit, bro. Don't complain about nothing this whole game. That just evened up everything.
Ty, shut up. Ty, shut up.
Huh?
Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. That's exactly what they did there.
And he'll be hit as
What do I got to do with Bo just getting lucky?
and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep
Who
leverage on his
I heard you. I was waiting for you to get to your fucking point, my nigga. I don't give a shit about no damn air pump.
to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down
What you-
is that
what you
inability
saying, my
to
nigga?
stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, I thought you was trying to match something. My bad. I misheard you, nigga.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a
Nigga,
sudden,
I
it's
dropped
a little bit of
that.
a roadblock here.
Yeah,
with
don't
two
bring that
straight
sick shit over
incompletions.
here,
This
nigga.
defense has had enough. Apparently, they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd
So
and
nigga,
10.
just
They
go
gotta
over there and
get
share
after
a run
one
with
more
tight
time.
end.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking
But
at
you
3rd
don't
and
want
10.
what you saying? You don't want him to? Yeah. Oh, you too good for my nigga Ty to fire you up? Never
They'll run
mind.
it now out of the gun.
Dude, big time.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one. But I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal.
How nigga be down 50 and trying to kick a
33-yarder
field goal?
from the left hash.
What the fuck, bro?
Getting better for next game.
That's disrespectful,
McManus
man.
able to put it through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Telling us stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
248 yards on the field. That's where I'm going, nigga. What you mean?
Give him
Oh,
4
I
yards
stopped
there.
paying
It'll be
attention.
2nd and 6.
Oh, all right. Say less.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Mariota. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Mariota again. Flushed out right.
Oh, catch that, my nigga. What the fuck? Don't dive for it and drop it anyway.
So far, that probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Damn, my nigga almost threw the craziest needle out here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll throw again. Mariota. And this is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. And now out come the Patriots. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 1st down, Watson.
Oh my God.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Coleman has it here right side. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the gun, here's Watson. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. To the air yet again, Watson.
Oh, catch that, my nigga.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Watson looks to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. It's a gain of 4 that time, and it gives the Pats a first
That's like
down.
this game's been going on forever,
Trailing in
bro.
the 4th quarter.
Man,
They felt
nigga,
compelled
fucking
to go
took a
for it,
10-minute
and they
break in
got
the
it.
middle of
Well,
it.
I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Watson. And
Oh my
free.
gosh.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Mariota here to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And the wide out in motion. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that.
This nigga G talking mad shit about people.
And this one was over a while ago as they just
Nigga
add
talking
on to their
about
big
boss
lead.
man.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And scoring yet again, the Colts extend that lead. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. Coleman now. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got
sorry, it didn't turn out how you thought it would.
But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
You know, my defense is really a different animal on this shit.
I'm a little skeptical, but when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated. Just go open air boom. That rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for our visitors, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles.